Give now the floor to Sri Lanka, to be followed by the European Union. Sri Lanka, please.
Mr. Chairman, I thank you for giving me the floor. The first, second, and third substantive sessions of the open-ended working group on the security of and in the use of information and communication technologies has taken place, and as you quite rightly describe, in a challenging geopolitical environment with rising concern over the malicious use of ICTs by state and non-state actors targeting critical infrastructure and essential services. Mr. Chairman, you have very modestly described the outcomes of these deliberations as very aptly put, a fragile balance just a few minutes ago of interests and positions that could potentially be adopted by consensus. The decision, however, as you quite rightly observe, rests in the hands of delegations. In this regard, you appeal to delegations to show flexibility and support in the adoption of the attached document, the draft progress report, which will provide a roadmap for the work of the OEWG for the next year and beyond. I would respectfully say must be taken appropriate cognizance of. We appreciate that the OEWG is in the early stages of its deliberations and that substantive discussions will continue until the completion of its mandate in 2025. This pioneering annual progress report of the progress of the group, I say, is an auspicious start and is seen as a comprehensive summary of discussions by states which are ongoing. I say it has effectively captured the tangible progress made at the OEWG to date, with a focus on proposals by states, and lays the stepping stone for the OEWG, as well as set the trajectory in which the discussions on specific topics within the OEWG's mandate which should be proceeded with. Mr. Chairman, the recommended 5 steps in the 5 sub-thematic areas must be given serious thought and not consigned perhaps to the limbo of forgotten things as we return to our respective jurisdictions, but have to ensure that there is continuity and meaningful action taken on the outcomes and the takeaways of our discussions in the past week. Mr. Chair, we wish you well and reiterate our sentiments that you have executed your mandate effectively and set the course for greater progress in the times ahead, not only for states, legal entities, and academics, but for the peoples of the world who are entitled to the benefits of the social contract they have entered into, to be assured of a crime-free, secure application of information technology globally. Mr. Chairman, I would recommend, therefore, that we give this whole exercise a start today by the adoption of the annual progress report. I thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I thank the Ambassador and Permanent Representative of Sri Lanka for his statement. I give now the